The audio wasn't working. Oh, it is now. My mic wasn't plugged in properly. The audio wasn't working. Oh, it is now.
Wait.
And that's too bad the audio wasn't working because I had some really good commentary there. I had talked about a lot of things like how to tell what shot was called and things like that.
Well, we can't tell because the rings are freaking oval. I can't even tell. Yeah, the double's there. I think it's thick. Well, it's definitely thick, obviously. But if he hits it too hard, it could shoot back into the yellow in the chair. Like, if he hits that rock, then it could hit back into the yellow in the chair. But yeah, you can barely see it. It could switch it. I think it will. If he throws it again. It looks good. Oh, you got it.
Myker trying for a double there, and he gets a nice little double. Sticks around, and currently sitting 1-2 here. Kessler's going to play just a nose hit here. When he showed that by tapping the stone and then tapping in front of the stone, saying he wants to hit and sit. Taking about 6 inches of ice there. He's going to throw probably a control to a normal weight here. Looks like it's about, more like a control. And it is curling. He's going to hit. Yeah, he's going to hit and roll out on the inside, though.
He can only set one with that shot because you could hit it on the nose, but because
they take a timeout. Team Myker does. They're looking at their options here. Currently, they're sitting. Myker is sitting first shot. They're thinking they're going to freeze to that blue one. Reason being, if they freeze, then they have a chance to steal 2. A steal is when you don't have the hammer and you score. Correction. I think they're going to try a run back off the yellow one. Yellow into the blue to kick the yellow one, the back yellow one out. I'm not sure this is a very good idea here. It would be better off splitting the house or freezing to it. This run back, if they make it, there's a really good chance they leave something out to be hit.
it's very hot in there.
And they're playing off yellow stones here. So.
On the ice, I was so cool.
Oh, correction. It looks like they're drawing.
I think that was.
A draw makes sense.
I should have taken a nap. I said we were playing.
Oh, they're trying to make a guard, a center guard. I see.
I'm so tired.
And that comes to the middle of the 12 foot. And Team Batchek calls a timeout. They could possibly come down to it with backline weight and tap it just far enough so that it would sit one. Yellow could be 1-2. That balloon's, then I think that's what they're going to go for. Maybe like a backline weight.
It reminds me of like
And they're trying to carve it over. Got a long ways to curl there, but they really do curl after the hog line, and it's close, and he misses it. Skates through, and that'll be 2 blues. Steal it 3, 2. Steal it 2, I think, or steal 1. We'll see in a minute.
I can't. How are you drinking? So they just chemical. It makes me really sick. How do you drink that?
So after one end, it is, oh, it was steal a 1, so 1-0. Team Batchek has hammer in the even ends, which is just fine. You always want hammer in the even ends if you can. You have a bit of an advantage for winning.
I also all your fault. That was all his fault.
Myker with their first stone. Looks like they're probably going for a center guard. Sweepers put their finger in the air, saying that it's heavy. Center guard means that it gets to the middle of the house, or middle of the ice. You want it on the center line if you can, but it's coming a little hot, so they're gonna bring it back into the 4 foot. Kessler tapped his hip, saying he wants normal weight, and he tapped the stone, saying he wants to hit that stone.
What was this in the back of your Facebook live? Because he was just being annoying. it was like E equals MC squared, and later it was like if tree falls in the forest and no one hears, I think it's because sounding really quiet.
And Walker's trying to carve it over. Should have a piece of it. It's gonna no. Got a piece of it, but not enough. A little wide. Myker taps the 4-foot, saying he wants a draw over there. Remember, wherever the skip taps on the sheet of ice is where they want the stone to go. And when you're throwing, you aim at the broom wherever the skip is standing with the broom, because that stone is going to curl.
Well, you have to be ball hardy. She's drinking Libby likes double fisting iced tea. She doesn't? Yeah, she does. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. No, it's yeah, it's really slow down.
And they sweep it back to the tee line. If you have your stones kind of lined up horizontally, it's hard to do a double. I've seen it happen where you can hit with really high weight just off center and you can roll almost directly straight across, but it is really hard double. So they're going to play one stone at a time. Calls for the hit, and Max has brought his weight down this time, and it is going to curl quite a bit there. But because they went from the outside of the stone, it should stick around. When you put your broom on the outside for a hit, that stone is curling, and then when it hits, it has to stop. Your stone has to stop and completely turn the other way and start rolling the other way. So it actually takes a ton of energy out of that stone. So typically you wanna hit from the outside as opposed to the inside, because your stones tend to stick around a little bit more. Now Myker's playing inside out hit, so if they overcurl a little bit, there's probably gonna, or if it doesn't curl enough, it'll just roll off. And Snows hits. So now those two, because the two stones, now there's a chance to hit and roll over onto the other one, and that's what Kessler's calling. And you'll notice he just swept from one stone to the other, trying to make a nice clean path for that stone to roll over there. And that'll help the stone get there, even if you just clean in a little bit ahead of time. Walker with his first stone. Looks like he's a little bit outside there. He's going to have a piece of it at least. And looks like he's got it. And a beauty. He actually threw more weight than he probably wanted, because I think Kessler just wanted him to roll onto it, but that's even better. That worked out fantastic. That was a beautiful double.
Wait, I have a way cheater picture. Is 14%? No, 14. This is his old one.
And Myker hits the yellow one out.
likes to play with her.
And that must have picked something. Did that pick something up, I think?
It just took right off.
Yeah, it must have picked.
Yeah.
So that one just dove right to the wall, right to the boards. It must have picked up a hair or something. The boys were telling us this morning that the ice has been really, really dirty. There's lots of gunk on their brooms when they're done a game. So must be.
Yeah, we just have like it's almost like a Wi-Fi thing, and you can sort of Luna's pretty good at that. And we have like our neighbors have like a bunch of other dogs. We rarely even own my dogs. We have to give them to my grandparents because we're all my dog's it's so bad for her. A streaker? I don't know. We did not name our dog. My dog is named after Willie. She was a but they had it spelled L-I-L-L-Y, but we changed it to I. We used to have a little bit cute, like guitar that we lost. And also my dad hates it. My dad doesn't like it. My mom doesn't like it. And there's not a lot of my dog doesn't like it. Maybe two boys like
And Myker peels that one off.
Yeah, they don't want to go for walks. They're not cats. I'm just so happy. Horse is there? Wait, Stewie would
Kessler calls for a hit on that back one. And that's going to be a nose hit. Nice stone.
This game is also 1-0. This one is for yellow and have their sparkles. Is it wait, no, it's white. It's white. White's better. White's crazy. No, they're gonna get I'm really mad. It's white. It's white. It's white's better. White's crazy. I'm there. Oh yeah.
And we've got a a game of hit right now. Defensive game at the moment. Myker's looking to hit here. They want to force us to take one, or to blank this one. It's looking like it's probably going to blank. It's got just a game of hit right now. Defensive game at the moment. Myker's looking to hit here.
What the heck? My brother's yeah, well, your brothers are like 6 and 6. How old are Declan's 11 and Brett's? Declan's 11. Well, we're exactly 18. Yeah.
Or to blank this one. It's looking like probably going to land where it's got just a game of hit right now. Defensive game at the moment. And it's wide open, so Kessler's probably just going to toss it through. Sometimes you want to just throw it through to make a blank, because when you have the hammer, you want to either get a deuce or a blank. I always call this the 100% shot. The one shot you make almost 100% of the time. Pretty tough to miss. So after 2 ends, it is 1-0 for Team Myker. Team Batchek keeps the hammer going into number 3.
Roland and Dieter need to stop wearing the same hat.
Because Robert and Brady gave them those hats because they're Rasta hats. So I need one too, but it just gives them, he needs them wearing it. So yeah, Kale's wearing the same. Is Kale wearing the always wearing
Just
Jay's hat?
the twins are wearing this.
Yeah, but Kate, they all have the hat. It's a sponsor hat.
I know, but
I know.
they need to
You know
stop
what?
wearing
Their
the same
jackets
hat.
this year that we got them, they have their initial on them.
You'll notice that Batchek boys are, you probably can't see, they're just barely visible. They're standing at the hog line, outside the hog line, because that is actually a rule in curling. You're not supposed to be inside the hog line where the other team is throwing. So they'll stand there, and then as soon as Team Myker crosses the hog line, their stone crosses the hog line, they can go in and get ready to throw to keep the game moving nice and quick.
Can Roland red, Dieter green? Okay. It's not that hard.
Yeah, Roland has the red.
When you can't see their roots. He has blue shoes. Yeah. Is Dieter's shoes black or gray? Everybody else.
And Myker is going to skate into the house there. I think that's what they called for.
Something to hit. They need to stay.
A recycling?
I don't know. Maybe
I actually feel bad for my mom that she has to sit here and watch like 10 of these a week.
we love watching it.
And they make the takeouts. Max makes the takeout.
But not like, and it's not, it's really interesting. It's
That's what my mom always says. It's a lot of sitting. No, that's Delia. Oh. She does that when she's on the phone. She'll walk around the house, around the front yard, around the backyard.
No, it was your mom that produced.
Oh yeah, she's like that. Oh, when Amanda Sports told my mom at the last end of the game against DeSormo in U18 that my shot's really mad at, I could see my mom. Because that's the end that
And Myker makes a hit. And it's going to roll out with a little help from Kessler.
Yeah, this is a sad thing.
You know, I'm not that sad about it. But I'm kind of sad. I still cannot exercise well, like, at the beginning, they were terrible. They were so bad. And now, like, if you say back in some cases, even winning division was like crazy. And now they're no. This is like frozen.
And they get a nice corner guard there. Oh, it's going to skate into the house. So Myker will probably try to hit it.
This is Evan Clark versus Reed Clark. There's two. Actually, there's three. Yeah, I forgot. So many. Oh, yeah, that one.
And that was because if he walked first.
No, it crumbled.
No.
And if he's heavy, then it's a lot of ice.
If you curl, you always get it.
And this one is just going to peel it off.
Wait, is it Dieter or Roland who pops?
That
That might have been a lot of ice.
Yeah. I don't know what weight counts.
That should have been
This will
controlled,
be
but it did not.
Walker's first stone.
It does curl.
It looked like
And
it was
he's
this way.
Kessler pointed towards the corner
Unless they were-
guard area so that he doesn't have to walk all the way up there, saying he wants the corner guard.
Oh yeah, they made like 5 freezes in a row. Oh, close. They needed to curl that in.
That was awesome.
Is this team going into Arctic?
Which team?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I was like I didn't know if they were going to get it. We're playing against Kyra. She's playing with Natalie, Riley, and Sophia Rollins. She was on Haley's Zones team. Yes.
And that one goes to the tee line in the 8-foot. Oh, just in front of the tee line.
I have no idea. Well, there used to be, but I think the boys reached out.
Yeah, well, they're all they're here for those
Right.
minutes. They're here, yeah. He's over here. You can't see through the. Oh, you can't see Steve's right.
I can see it over here.
Imagine how embarrassing that would be if you're the one
Myker's playing the
with a
hit.
suction cup.
Someone could have just like punched the glass mat too.
And if that one's just gonna cruise on by. Kind of popped it and threw it off. Was quite a bit of ice for that kind of weight though too.
They all look like a grown guy. Like an old adult. Like 30. Yeah.
What's this girl? Goodness. Go consider. It's collegiate.
Walker with a draw to the other side, trying to split the house. When you split the house, you kind of try to get them as even as possible horizontally and as far apart as possible, but you got to get it into the house so that it's they have to decide which one they want to shoot at, because you can't shoot at both of them if they're even with each other. And that's a nice split. He picks the one on the left to throw at, reason being that one's closer to the button, and if you can hit it, you maybe roll over to the other side and draw the play to the other side where the other yellow one is. And he misses it on the other side.
I can't tell if they catch it all. What are you?
That's the connection for it. It's like a. Because they're connected and.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. Yes, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I thought I wasn't.
Because of that miss, now we have an opportunity to get a nice triangle here. Now we're going to have 3 of them lined up. Just kind of died once it hit the house. There's a flat triangle there. There's possible on a double on either side, actually. They're trying to get them horizontal, even with each other, but they're not quite. Oh, both of those 2 doubles are not easy. He taps his shoulder, saying he wants probably about a normal weight. Usually the higher on your body that you tap, the higher the weight you want. So if you tap your head, that usually means peel weight, which is the highest weight. And then if you tap your heel, that means you want hack weight. Hack weight is where the stone goes just down to where the hack is, just a light takeout. Board weight would be about hip level, or you tap the boards. For hack weight, you can tap the hack too. And moves over to the other one there, on the right side, second shot. That was a good shot. Tough to get that blue one out of there without losing the yellow one. You're probably going to lose the yellow one. Kessler's going to play a little aggressive though. He's thinking about a drawing over there. He could corner freeze it. If he corner freezed it, he could get it out there, but he decides to call the same shot Andrew threw on the last one. If Andrew throws an extra 1 foot of ice, would be nice. And the boys are just walking beside it. They think it's heavy. And I think it's going to skate through. Yep. Right through. Oh, no. Stuck around the back.
Dieter looks kind of tall.
Back 8 foot.
Because at your birthday party, one of them was way taller than the other one.
Way taller.
It was like
I think Dieter's going to be a little bit taller. I don't know actually. You have to measure.
And Team Myker calls for a hit on the left side there. over on sheet 9, Team Stockdale just took a deuce off of Team Miller. Miller had taken 3 in the first end. So it's 3-2 for Miller. And this one's going to be a nose hit, it looks like. So Kessler's probably going to hit this one, hit the blue one. On the left side, he says, taps it and hits in front, saying he wants a nose hit.
Feel this. I used to think mine sticks out.
So we have 4 men's teams.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we're at 12 ladies. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to try to do some different scenarios because actually 4 and 12 works perfect.
This one's looking pretty good. They got to sweep it though. They're not.
Yeah, we'll have to look at it.
And they're going to drag. Yeah, a little off nose.
Yeah.
They probably should have swept it a little bit.
We'll keep in contact. Dave. Nice to meet you.
No.
So currently, Team Batchek is sitting 1-2. They're in good to score the deuce. It's a pretty hard double to get them out. Myker's probably going to try the double. They're kind of looking at the. They're kind of looking at that blue one. That's just about frozen to the yellow one. Thinking, well, I wonder if that could be taken out or not. But I think they're going to leave it. Yep, they're just going to try to hit the one on the left. If they hit it a little bit thin, they can get a thin double there.
I don't think Kaylin had
But I don't know if they'll. That's not an easy double because you got to hit it just thin, and then it's got to roll just perfectly onto the other one in the back.
That's so weird.
Myker with the delivery.
Actually, they look a lot. That's so
And it's going to roll out. He's going to hit it, but it's going to roll out. Oh, and he just skinnies the other yellow one. Almost had the double on the other side. Kessler took a look at that blue one, but he's not even going to try it. He's just going to throw a draw.
This picture's so bad. I hate that. I hate this picture.
So Team Batchek is guaranteed 1. So just going to throw a draw just to get the deuce.
Look, this is 2 years ago. Yeah, man. Look how short Lennox is. Lennox actually.
Kessler with the delivery.
Yep.
boys are sweeping it to get it there, but it'll be golden. Oh, you might. Oh, stops at the back of the 4. That'll be a deuce to make it 2-1 for Team Batchak after 3 ends. Myker doesn't mind that because they're only down 1, and they get the hammer back in the even ends. And I'm back. I just had to avail myself of a beverage and maybe some cheesies. You want a cheesy? Anybody else? Cheesy. Kessler had called for a guard there, but came a little deep. Now there's about a foot between them, and they're off center from each other, so pretty easy double here.
Actually, it's funny because I was in Los Angeles for my birthday in May, and they had a and she said, all I wanted was that. I love it so much.
And he misses it. Kessler calls for a a guard, but the boys aren't quite set up yet. You want some good distance. You want about 6 feet between them. Even if it's up as high as the A, would be fine. It's a great guard, right where he wanted it. Fun fact for you all at home. Corona Sun Brew, the Corona 0.0% alcohol beer, has added vitamin C. Natural flavor and added vitamin C. Vitamin D, sorry. That's why they call it the Sun Brew. So I guess if you drink it in the winter, those long nights in the winter, it'll keep you happy. This one, I think Walker slid wide and it's coming deep. They might want to suck it in there and freeze it. Yep, so it turns into a nice freeze actually. That's turned out to be a good stone. And all three go out.
Wow, nice shot.
Nice stone.
Wait, now I want to watch it.
Very good shot.
He made a triple. Now I need to go to practice and make a triple.
You redeemed him.
Is Dieter playing third with Levis? I mean, is Ron playing third with second or something?
Andrew with the guard,
Try to get enough teams so that way
trying to get a foot in front of the house.
we don't want to play against you guys for all the fun.
We feel the same way. We were just talking about that about 2.5 hours.
Is that what they wanted, or they wanted?
That's what they wanted. really like the steel here. In the same.
You started a sale on cheesies.
Cheers to the cheesies.
No, thanks. I brushed my teeth, I think.
Myker curled in behind there. And Kessler calls for a run back. This is Andrew's second stone. Close. Oh, he got it. Nice run back. Just a quiet hit, I'm assuming, or a freeze. One of those two. I didn't see the signal. Nope. It's a miss. And that's a miss. It was a little heavy for that one. Came a little heavy, I think, on that one. Myker taps the 12 foot. He wants to draw just in behind the yellow one. And this one's a little bit light, which actually is fine for Myker because it keeps that one buried. And so it's tough for Kessler to get it out. His best bet is to draw. Or he can freeze on the other side. Freezing on the other side isn't great, but he could probably bump it out from the other side. And they call it timeout.
But he looks like Mike looks cold. The girls look cold. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Well, trust me though, like, I just
Kessler calls for a draw. He's gonna have to draw the button here. If he doesn't get to the button, that's not the end of the world, as long as he's buried underneath those two guards. He really wants to keep them from getting two. If they take one, that's not the end of the world. But if he can steal, it'd be really nice here. Be a good end to steal in.
Goes like this, does that mean it's outside?
Could be.
Shot it outside.
Oh, boys.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
And he gets it to the full 8 foot. They swept it all the way.
Alright, you guys want to
Oh, it looks good.
It's probably expensive to fix.
Oh, it might skate. Yeah. And you should be able to get it there. And that'll be one. One for team Myker. So that's good. Gives us back the hammer. So now it's after 4 ends. It is after 4 ends. It is tied at 2.
Do you have them? See if the Myker? Kessler calls for a drawing behind the guard there. Yeah, it looks like it might skate. No, it's good. Back of the 4-foot buried. Nice shot. I'd take it if it was 6-7. No idea. Dancing, I guess. And he moves it. He didn't pick it out, but he moved it. Kessler calls for another draw in there. He just disregards that blue stone there. I think he wants to play aggressive this end. Nice stone. It bites the 4 foot. So yellow is 1-2 shot. And Myker's calling for possibly a. He wants to draw in between those two yellow ones to the button. Really good call if they make it. But if it sticks out a little bit, that's not bad for them either, because it's something they could tap in. They'd have lots of options. And it's coming a little hot. And he splits up the back one there and moves it out. So now it's just one yellow, and then blue is second and third shot. Kessler's looking like he wants another one in there. He's thinking if he angle freezes on the yellow one, he could tap it onto those blue ones later. Or maybe a draw. Or a hit and roll over. That's what he's looking at. He's decided he's going to do. He's going to hit and roll over, which I think is probably the best bet. Get rid of some of those blue stones. Sometimes you just want to get rid of some of them just so that to reduce the number of stones the other team has. Oh, but Walker slid quite wide, and that'll be a miss. So now Myker has some choices. He could draw in there again, probably his best bet, or he could play the run back. That's a straight run back. It's not a hard run back. It's straight back, and he could tap that yellow one out. Sit 3. And he's looking like he wants to corner freeze the yellow one. Don't know. I would play the run back. I'd go for it. You're not.
Worried about him being lighter.
Yeah.
And not only that, being too light that he's not going to do anything around.
Playing the run back. There's a little danger there because if you hit it just off center either way, there's a really good chance you're gonna jam on those back ones, which would probably give us 2.
Maybe that's why.
Probably. The corner freeze, when you don't have hammer, there's a guard there. Pretty good call too. I didn't mind that. Kessler calls for the double on those 2 stones. He's got to hit them off center to get them both out. I think they'll both go. There's not a lot of space between them. He's going to need some good weight. Not sure he threw the weight, and it's going to over curl here. I think he's, oh no, he's going to catch a corner of it. And he doesn't move it out, but he moved it across to the other side. It actually turned out really good. Now, if I was Myker, I would probably hit and roll under there. Or freeze. He wants to hit. Hit and flop on top of the other one. I don't think that's really what you want necessarily. If he gets it perfectly and it gets frozen to the other one, then to the blue one, not so bad, but it'd be better to hit and flop to the inside, I think. Well, if you hit and flop to the inside, then you're going to jam on it jams on the back blue one, but a nose hit wouldn't. And it's a nose hit.
Nice shot.
Oh, good shot. So now the blue stone is shot stone, and Kessler calls for a hit and flop over in front of the blue one. Andrew at the delivery, and they're sweeping it on the inside to hold it straight. And he's going to take out his own stone here. But it jammed on the other one. It actually turned out not too bad.
Damn. Not good.
He just didn't quite throw enough weight on that one. I think he was trying to focus on not popping his release and not jacking his elbow over, and which he often does on his out turns. And he was focused on that and dropped his weight down a little bit.
Nice shot.
And Myker draws in. It's actually going to skate a little too far. But it sits for second shot. So Kessler's going to call for a hit and roll in. Hit and flop under.
Yeah, pretty much do too much damage and need to clean it up back there.
And he tapped his hip, saying he wants normal weight. For control, maybe. Nope. Just gonna nose it. Pops it through the hole there. Sits for shots. Nope, it's not shot stone. Second shot. Myker's looking at that one, that yellow, to possibly nose it through. They can't go wrong hitting that one, actually, because if they can get to the inside of it, which they totally can, they could flop inside, and they lose that back stone, but that would be fine. And looks like he wants to freeze to it. Maybe just tap it back. And this one's gonna come right into the button here, I think. Almost, nope. Stopped in the middle of the 8-foot.
What point do you peel the guard?
Too late to peel the guard now. Hard to tell who shot stone. I think it's blue. Kessler's looking at a draw. If he draws to the 4-foot, he can angle raise it into that blue one at the back of the 4. Max is keeping it clean. Now they're trying to, oh, looking close. Now they're sweeping it for distance and weight, and it's gonna over curl a little bit. Rubbed off that stone in the 8-foot, and it ends up just in the 4, fighting the 4.
Yes. I know. Yes. I know. All of a sudden, because I'm like, yeah, I see one there. What's that? No, one. Seriously.
It's only personal dollars going in now, eh?
And Myker's trying to play the double here, I think. If he can get to the inside, then he could chip and roll over into the 4-foot there. And he is wide. He's wide, but he's got a piece. Oh, moves the top yellow one into the 4 foot, full 4 foot for shot. It was a good try.
That was a good try.
Now Kessler has some choices here. He can't get 3. He would have to somehow. Can't get 3, but if he draws on the other side, he could draw full 4 foot. Or he can just draw. I would draw same side. I would draw same side myself. I'd draw the same side and use that yellow one for backing. As long as you don't come super heavy, you can't go wrong. Still got a long ways to curl there. And, yeah, it bites the 4 foot. Nope. Ends up 1 yellow. So after 5 ends, it is 3-2 for Team Batchuk.
at the table. Table. You heard? Oh, okay.
So Team Myker has a corner guard and Team Batchik has a center guard. Myker calls for a hit on the yellow one. Or correction, he's trying to draw in through that hole there. Looking really good. That's a tight hole. Nice shot. Beautiful shot. Kessler calls for a hack weight. He's going to do a hack weight hit here on the outside. They're trying to keep it straight now. Gonna be on the guard. Opens it up. Myker calls for a draw in behind the yellow, in the center. And he's going to be on the yellow guard there. And they're, just kind of hooked around at the end there. Kessler's going to play a hit. He wants a hit and flop on top of the blue one. He doesn't want to play the double because he wants to leave that blue in there, and because that's backing. going to peel it off. Oh, might have gotten the double. Didn't really want the double, but it's not the end of the world. It works. Now that leaves the only stone in the house being yellow. So Myker's looking at doing the run back there.
It does look like it's biting, doesn't it?
It is. It is, yeah. And they make the double. They going, I didn't see the call, but I'm assuming they're calling for a draw in behind the guard.
That looks really heavy.
No, it's not heavy. It's close. Better both get on it.
It's gonna rack
Gotta
on the
both go.
guard.
No, I think it's by. Yeah. Oh no, just rubs the guard.
Ah.
That's not terrible. Myker's trying to decide whether to he chooses to hit the yellow one. If he hits it a little off center, he could roll over to the left, and possibly bite the house.
Oh, somebody in the washroom?
And he peels it off.
Okay, Andrew, try it again.
Kessler calls for a draw. Again, trying to draw in behind the guard. I think Andrew was a little wide that time. He's got more weight. He didn't really need more weight. The sweepers could have gotten it there for him. But he was wide, so it's just going to come down onto the button here. Yeah. No, it's wide open, so they can hit and roll under. Myker with a hit. And it looks like he's going to peel it off. Oh, and it just goes out. Kessler's going to try to draw in again. And just going to keep doing this because right now it's looking like this end is probably going to blank. A blank here would be really good. That would almost be perfect for us. A steal would be even better, but a blank would be good. Reason being that if we steal one would be perfect, but blank would be good. That would take us into 7, 1 up or 2 up without hammer, and then we force Myker to take one, and then we have hammer coming home. And this one's looking a little light. You should be able to get it there though. As long as it doesn't over curl. You gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Yeah. And did it rub there?
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell if it rubbed either. It may have rubbed that guard and then just kind of geared around it.
Guess ideally they would have wanted it a bit deeper.
Mm-hmm. So if he peels this one off, then yellow will draw the other side and split it up probably. And for the force, if he gets them both out, if he makes the hit, probably the blue one will roll out. And we will draw, force them to hit for the force. And it sticks around. So Kessler will hit this one. He's just got to get it out. If he hits, he can roll to the other side, but he has to hit it. Other option would be to draw him behind it, but I would rather hit. And he's going to hit. Kessler with a hit. And he's throwing a control weight at it. As long as he's got the hit. Wants to stick around if possible. They want just, I think it's going to roll out. Yep, it'll roll out. Peels it off, and Myker will probably throw this one through.
Yeah, they're down there, yeah. She was thinking about the post.
So this is a 100% shot. I always like to call them 100% shot because it's pretty rare that you miss one of these. Just to throw through. The only way you'd miss that one is if it could pick something up, and then I've seen that happen, but very, very rarely. So going into 7, it's 5-4. After 6, going into 7, Myker has the hammer. Nope. I mean 3-2. I mean, not 5-4. So in this end, Kessler's going to try to force so that he has the hammer coming home. Unless he could steal 1 or 2, that would be okay too, but probably he wants to force. And Max with the center guard. Gets it right to the center line again. He's been doing a really good job with those this weekend. Team Myker's trying to draw in behind. Line's good. Oh, weight looks pretty good too. Oh, they bury it. Nice stone. It's a good shot. Kessler calls for the run back. When he lifted his broom and pointed at it, he wants to run the yellow one back into the blue one. Calls for normal weight. Oh, now he's deciding he wants to draw in behind. Boys are doing a heavy clean. Now they're both sweeping for weight. Oh, now they're just gently and right where he wanted it. Nice freeze, corner freeze. Well, it's a direct front freeze, but that's okay.
You didn't want it behind it?
He wanted it corner frozen because if it's corner frozen, you hit on the corner of your, then it goes. Myker calls for a draw in behind the guards, in behind all of those. It's looking pretty good here. And beautiful shot. Another beautiful one. That goes right to the button. Just touching the pin. And now Kessler's going to call for the run back.
This thing's like putting a tent back in your bag. Yeah, I can't roll it all.
Looking good. Oh, nice. Nice shot.
Wow.
Moves the one blue one, gets one blue one out, moves the other one over to the right where it's available for a hit now.
Their shot's still.
Oh, they're still shot. Blue's still shot, but that's okay. It left all those guards, which is good. They're signaling that it's heavy and wide.
You guys still sleep in the tent? When you're sleeping?
So the thrower signaled that it was out. He had missed the broom. And the sweepers were tapping their heads saying it was heavy. I'd tell you who that was, but I don't know if that was Roland or Dieter.
Okay.
I can't tell them apart.
No? Thanks for joining us in the cheap seats. All right.
And Walker is trying to throw a takeout here, but I think he came a little light. It's going to really curl here. As long as he gets by the guard. He's by the guard. This is okay. He moved those around. That's just fine. Yeah, that's okay. He just came a little light. I think that that's possibly just not enough ice because Walker's normal weight is a little bit less than the others. Plays it a little quieter. Myker calls for another draw in there. This one's looking really nice. Well, it's gonna rub off that yellow one. Yeah, it freezes that yellow stone there. Came a little bit light, but that left them a good guard.
Yeah.
Leaves us a good guard too if we can we can draw in there. There's lots of space to draw there. Oh, I gotta go for weight.
No, for line.
And line.
Rock on that.
Yeah, it's gonna follow that one right in there, right to the same spot.
Yeah.
There's the same weight, same line and everything.
It's gonna be a hard one to get out. What do you do?
Myker's looking at a freeze on those yellow guards there, or now he's looking at a hit on that on the back yellow one. If I'm Myker, I'm probably gonna try to hit and roll under. I like that. The reason I'd hit and roll under is because then it puts pressure back on Bacek, on Kessler, and you have a chance to take your deuce. Well, this one is not going to be a blank. Someone's going to score here.
For us, could we try to tap on that one yellow one? Like angle kind of raise?
Yeah, that's there.
That might be our best option.
I don't like it with that high guard there though, but it's there.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he really, really enjoyed playing.
It's falling there too. Look at that.
It's really starting to curl.
That takes that out though.
Yeah.
What do you do?
No, it doesn't actually. No, you can still tap that. Ooh, yeah, it does take it away. That angle's wrong. You can still freeze to it, and that's what they're gonna try. Andrew needs a little bit more weight and probably a little more ice.
Race to get that.
And he's a little light again. I think they both need to be sweeping that. The line's better. They gotta go. Nope, it's just gonna follow it back to that same spot. I think the ice has gotten heavier, well, now that everybody's off of it, and curlier. Now they're looking at a hit and flop in. Oh no, same shot. This one's dying too.
It's gonna be a again.
Well, call the same shot. Follow it in again. Just throw a little more weight. You gotta go for it again. That's a funny shape they got there. It's an inverted Christmas tree.
Arrow.
It's an arrow pointing at the pin.
Well, you don't want to blow up the front, do you?
No, you sure don't. No. No, this is the right call. If you threw enough weight on, if you hit the top one with enough weight, you could probably punch it through those two blue ones. They go out. It would knock the other yellow one back. You might be able to make it through there. You have to throw the heater at it though. I don't know how you do that, but you possibly could. Okay, it's gonna be close. Now they're trying to. They gotta carve it. Gotta carve it, and it's gonna skate through.
Oh man.
There you go. I said he could wear Colby's jacket and it would work. Because he's C Sherwick as well. You can see the exact point. Yeah, you can see where they no, it's
Well, you can't see yet.
What did the girls say? All the girls that brought from home, they were like, we can get like a section like yeah. We had a whole bunch of theories. I was going with a
yeah. That would have been much more interesting.
There's the twins. There's these guys. 4 guys.
This one's looking better. Oh, he's by it. Oh, a nice stone. Good shot.
it is. But I don't know. Well, yes, they're just playing that. He still has that same shot. What do you think they're going to do, Chris?
Oh, they'll play the same shot.
Exactly.
Yep. 4th time's the charm.
Was that the no?
Yes. This will be the 4th one.
He was so close.
Yeah, at least the 4th one. And he's going to go for another shot at it. 4th time's the charm. He brought his weight down this time. They gotta both sweep it. Oh no, it's coming. Is he by the guard? He's by the guard. He's got it. No, he didn't get it. He nicked the guard on the way by. So Myker's gonna try to hit and roll under here for 3. It'll be 2 up coming home without hammer. And he's a little wide, but I think he's just going to nose it. It's not going to get to the inside. Oh, he did get to the inside. And he gets the 3. Oh, looks like they might measure that one.
Well, no, but it's so, you know why? Because the TV is so, it might just, so it's just the TV is so messed up.
Yeah, it's blue. 3 blue. So Team Batchek has the hammer coming home. Oh wait. Down 2 with the hammer coming home. Myker throws it through. Kessler's going to play a center guard probably. Or corner guard, sorry. He has hammer. Kessler calls for a corner guard on the other side, on the right side. Out of all 12 sheets, there's only, or I guess there are 11 games tonight. Only 2 games have gone 8 ends. All the rest went 5 or 3 or 4, 6, 7. Kessler calls for a draw in behind. Oh, nice shot. Nice draw, just skinnies the guard. Oh, and they get a run back, but the yellow one sticks around. That's going to come in there nicely again. He gets to shot stone.
Oh wait, are you going to strive with me tomorrow? No. So we were going to them tonight. No, it's A-okay. I was going to ask her. I think Robert is though. Oh, Robert! Yeah, see, so I haven't asked Robert. Like, he's picking up we're going to white. Yeah, like if you want to just, yeah, we're going then first. No, it's a white part, but I think Robert's picking up in Edmonton.
Kessler calls for a draw on the other side.
We're going to ask him if he wants.
His yellow in there is pretty undercover, and Everything's wide open in the middle. No use hitting it. You can worry about that later.
Well, no, and I know this is from like Rachel back in the day. This is, and I keep it in my wallet. Oh yeah, and then okay, so yeah, Rachel had photocopied these for all of the kids, and then we ended up with 3, so I always just keep one in my wallet because we don't use sitting with us. We don't always know. This is really easy.
Looks like it's going to be by the guard. As long as he gets it to the 8 foot, that's good. Good shot.
Have you met him? Oh yeah. Oh, he's great. Yes. He loves like yeah, like 2 years ago. Yeah.
And it looks like Myker calls a timeout.
He wasn't because he was
They're probably going to blow off some of those guards. That's what they should be doing. They should be blowing off the guards and playing it clean.
because she paid him to play Wii.
And that's what they call. So they're going to run those guards and hopefully get a run back there. That's the right call to make.
No, I went to the bathroom and I saw you by the post. I said hi to your husband.
Looks like it's over curled and goes through the hole there.
Oh, that was. I knew that was good.
Now Kessler's got some choices to make. He can. Oh, he's looking to freeze there. Oh, nose hit actually. If he makes it, if Andrew makes it, then they'll be looking at trying to make a double here. He's got it. Gonna flop to the outside. Nope, nose hit.
It's not as swingy. It's not as swingy as like she. It's still swingy, but it's not as.
And they're gonna nose hit here.
There was a top 8 and they were able to draw top 4. Like that's how swinging it was. It was incredible. But we're not seeing that. Like,
A nose hit would be good. If they nose, then we can hit and flop over to the right a little bit. Myker's first skip stone. He's got a hit here. Looks like it's going to nose it. Oh no, it's going to hit and roll out. Maybe. Go, go, go. Oh. So Kessler leaves it. He probably could have swept it further so it would have gotten to far enough out, but he chose not to because he wants to freeze to it. So if he can just tap it back just a bit and stay close to it. He's trying to play for his 3. I think he should have swept it just a titch more.
This camera is a mess.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's like white. It looks like it's not even shot.
Okay, they're trying to carve it over. It's close. Should be there. As long as the weight's coming down, but it's good. It's golden. Should bump it just a titch too. Bumped it just far enough, I think. Yeah, it did. Now Myker wants to freeze. If he can make the freeze, then if he makes the freeze, then we have to try to hit it out. I think this is the right. I don't know if this is the right call. Actually, I actually think I throw it, leave some space in there. Still a good call. Coming down here. You probably need to carve it over. Oh, it's close. And just a nose hit. Nose hit for 4. Doesn't, as long as he stays around. And they called timeout. That's right. I think they're probably looking at maybe just lowering the weight and just bumping it. So that's the question. Do you want to bump or do you want to hit? I think you hit. I think you throw the heater at it, actually. I would take a little less ice. And throw at least normal at it. I don't know. I think I do like throwing at least normal, and you got to nose hit it and get to the inside a little bit. Just off center. Well, I guess if you throw a little less weight, you got a better chance of getting to the inside of it. How curly it is, as long as he's not on the guard. He's by the guard, I think. think. He's by the guard. He's got it. He's got it. Beautiful shots. And that'll be game. So, for the playoffs, Myker beat Miller. Bacek beat Myker. And so what happens is that because Myker beat Bacek has the same record as Myker or as Miller, but Miller beat Bacek, and so Miller goes in as first place from our pool. We go in as second place from our pool, and we will play for third place. So we curl again at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Same bat place, 2 p.m.